So, normally I stream every game that I play, hoping I get an entertaining game, something to throw up on YouTube. And for whatever reason, last night I streamed 7 out of 8 games, this being the 8th game. And oh man, we're getting a weird bug. Let me see if I can restart this. And anyway, I didn't stream this game, and I regretted not streaming it.
Mcginnis, your services are needed.
Okay. Get to the action. So, since I didn't stream this game, I don't have the live feed of it, obviously. So we're watching the replay. The only problem with watching the replay is we're not gonna get the comms of the team. And it is unfortunate because this team was communicating. And they communicated pretty well. This is a lower ranked game because I'm not too high ranked. I've only placed in ranked so far once. This will be the second week that I will place. I don't really remember all the names of the ranks, but it was like the 4th lowest or something like that. I think I'll be higher on this go around, but I don't know how much higher, but I think I'll be a little higher. So I'll try to provide feedback on or commentary on this game while we're watching it, just so you guys aren't like just watching a replay of a game in silence. But yeah, this Mo and Krill, he communicated pretty well. We were the only two talking in the beginning. That changed as the game went on, but in the beginning it was just me and him talking. The rest of the team, quiet. So for anybody that's watching, trying to get better, communicate with your team. Like I said, I played 8 games last night, and I had 2 games where my team never talked, and we lost both of those games. It's not an end-all be-all. I had a game where my team did talk, but they were saying all the wrong things and then defending it when people questioned it, and that obviously didn't work either. So communication isn't an end-all be-all, but it helps when you've got some people that actually know, or at least have an idea of what they're talking about. Anyway. So, in the current meta of the game, which I'm not sure exactly... Oh, look at that wall. Isolate the Ivy. Mo and Krill gets on him. Dead.
You're out of your league. We're not.
So, in the current meta of Deadlock, games typically are ending at roughly the 25-minute mark. Clearly the devs are trying to get games to be a little bit shorter because Deadlock games in the beginning of this alpha were really long. Like, you know, hour-long games, 45-minute long games. And I always felt like Deadlock ran a little long. But I don't know that I like these 25-minute games either. But the point I'm trying to make here, and I can't get away, Abrams gets me, but the point I'm trying to make here is that it's affecting my build. So, for those that don't know, which is probably everybody, I'm a Mcginnis main. It's not the only hero I play, but it's the one I play the most. And, I have 2 builds published for her right now. You can find them by just searching my name, Udar. And I've got a turret build and I've got a gun build, and I'm walking through the vines like an idiot. And since the meta shift, I've been doing the turret build more. I started with a turret build, then I went to a gun build, and I loved the gun build. It was a lot of fun, but the problem with the gun build is it takes a little while to come online. And when games are a lot shorter, you don't have that kind of time to come online. You need to be more effective earlier. The turret build allows that. So I'm doing a turret build here. So when you go turret build, you go really heavy with spirit items in the beginning. You'll be going heavy on spirit items completely, but you see I've already maxed out my spirit items for the moment. So we've got extra spirit, we got rapid charge, we've got the one that gives range, I forget what it's called, and we've got suppressor. Suppressor I maybe could have waited on a little bit. It messes with Ivy more than it will Abrams, obviously, but over the course of the entire game, suppressor turning into Mystic Slow. Yeah, alright, so right here, Mo and Krill apologizes because he didn't call out Abrams. I didn't even see Abrams until he was right on top of me, which you guys can probably attest to because you probably won't notice him until he's right on top too watching that replay. So that was a dumb death by me. I'm not paying attention. So I buy the speed item, speed boots.
Someone's gonna be bleeding on a
and
you.
You get a little bit of spirit lifesteal with that one and a little extra spirit power on that second vitality item. And we're back to the races again. So we're looking for anything that just makes these turrets hit a little harder, pack a little bit more punch. I'm not too worried about Abrams as long as Mo and Krill is around, because he can kind of help tank, negate the tank. I'm more worried about counteracting the Ivy. So it's kind of like a tank and a support matchup going on here. I should have threw a punch there. That would have been good. Yeah, my wall's a little late. I'm not playing super good in the beginning, just rewatching this, but it gets better, I promise. So the good thing about Mcginnis here is I can hold the Guardian and I can make these guys respect my space.
Let's take a look at those wounds.
Until my partner gets back. Our magazine size is increased up to 90 now. A little bit less reloading. Apparently I can't aim. I have a habit of once I shoot a bullet or two, I gotta reload. So we do a little poking, a little farming. Make sure you hit the souls.
Putting down a turret.
Okay, Ivy's been isolated and grabbed. Lay into her, good kill.
Let's see him dodge this.
Make the Abrams drive back. I basically bring him down to one. Mo, I believe, finishes him off. No, maybe not. But the ult finishes the Guardian off, and now we've got the lane. I'm a big proponent of, if I'm playing Mcginnis, I want to be one of the first people to defeat the Guardian, so that either my partner or I can start moving lanes. As long as our lane Guardian is up, I like to keep one person maybe on defense. I prefer it to be me just because Mcginnis is good at guarding Guardian and kind of keeping him going. So in this case, I told Mo and Krill to he can go to another lane. I'll hold this one down for a little bit. So I get aggressive just in the very beginning just because I know I'm about to give up a bunch of space. So I'm just trying to take whatever space I've got to work with and just, you know, kind of prolong it as much as possible. But as you can see, I'm already falling back. So I had a couple turrets behind me just, you know, for cover fire. But I'm already starting to fall back to the Guardian, which I have to do because it's just me.
Deploying heal.
Wait for my next wave of creeps. I throw the healing down just to prolong them a little bit. Kind of waiting for the charges on the turrets to come back. Throw one down because now I'm feeling a little pressured. I wanted to trap Abrams, not block him there. I just kind of mistimed it a little bit.
Can't hide forever.
And now we've got Lady Geist on our lane, but I think she's moving. I don't think she's here to stay if memory serves me right.
Alright, buddy, give him hell.
You know, I'm really here to just play defense right now, not really try to help her poke, and then I missed my jump and overshot it a little bit. So I'm kind of just putting down turrets just to kind of cover Lady Geist until she moves, because, again, she's not here to stay on this one.
I got us covered.
So Abrams and Ivy went to the other lane in middle, as you can see on the map, and they start to transition back to my lane. So since they stopped focusing on the lane I was in, I went to farm a little bit. I could have pushed the walker had I have known, but I didn't know.
Time to build some firepower.
So at this point, I see that they're back, but I want to just farm as much as I can before I start focusing on the lane again. Okay, creep wave in a safe spot, so I go to kill it.
Who needs to be patched up? Building a barrier. I see Abram. Alright, buddy, give him hell.
Yeah, now I'm in trouble, and I think I call this out in the chat, and then Mo and Krill is going to be coming over here really soon. Looks like Viscous is as well. And now there's a fight on the lane again. We can watch that real quick. I don't want to jump around to people too often, but if I'm dead and there's a little downtime, we'll jump around a little bit. Okay, so they're gonna push the walker. Alright, I'm respawning here. I believe I pop in and help them. So currently I'm at 333.
Turrets online.
Okay, so while they're pushing that walker, I'm clearing the opposite middle lane. I believe this is the blue lane, if memory serves me right.
My power.
Do a little farming, getting vases and statues, and then I join the fight.
Turrets up. They took out Krill.
I see I'm a little late to the party, so I want to get back because I don't want to die, and I want to try to do my best to hold this Guardian and maybe even get an item. What did I get here? Improve cooldown. So I can spit out the turrets a little bit quicker. along with
Time
other
for a little
things.
help. We're staying in this.
So when you're playing a turret build, you're pretty much going to be wanting to kind of hang back, drop some healing for your team, provide the cover fire in the back line with the turrets. Maybe you get a little bit more aggressive once you got Mystic slow with where you're placing the turrets. But generally speaking, I look at turret Mcginnis as a cover fire person. So we got 3k souls, we buy an item, we get rapid recharge here. We're just like I said, we're looking to just drop turrets quickly. As soon as a fight is happening, we want turrets down.
Defenses are up.
So we leave a bunch of turrets behind, let them deal with that. I make a call out that they're still really heavy on this lane. They were really heavy on this lane pretty much all game. Which didn't allow me to rotate lanes very often. I even commented about this live when I was playing because I was in Discord with a friend. They weren't in the game, but I was, you know, just chatting with them, and I never felt like I could leave this lane in the beginning.
Who needs to be patched up?
Because they were just always pushing this lane so much. Okay, things are getting crazy. We get behind the Guardian, we pop ult, and we lay down some cover fire.
Gotta build these faster.
Ivy's trying to bomb me. I don't think she was expecting me to kind of like cut back inwards, so get the kill with some help, and we go back to heal.
We got each other's backs.
I think I buy anything here. I think I look, but I
The ley lines course through you.
Okay, so I finally kind of transitioned to a different lane for a little bit.
Turrets online.
I don't want this lane to get too pushed into my side. So one thing I like to do as turret Mcginnis is when lanes start getting shoved in, I like to try to get them at least shoved back to middle, and then maybe leave a couple sentries to maybe win over the next wave, and then move on.
Putting down a turret.
And then that way the pressure is constantly kind of staying on the enemy team. So here I see an opportunity to go for a walker because I feel like nobody's really in this lane. And I was right, nobody was. So I pop ult because I'm looking to get a quick walker kill. Turret Mcginnis, you know, heavy spirit. So if you pop your ult on a walker, it's gonna go down pretty quick.
Impressive as always.
Okay, so we get a walker kill. We've got our second slot. I can't remember. I forgot to look to see if I actually had it before getting that kill or not. But we've got 2 slots to work with now in terms of flex spots. And I still got some gun and vitality slots to work with. But what I'm really looking for here is that extra flex spot to throw into spirit again, because you can't have too many spots, too many flex spots when you're going turret Mcginnis. So if memory serves me right, I'm gonna get Mystic Slow next, which is an upgrade to an item I already have. Yep, that's what I did, Mystic Slow. So now the turrets are suppressing fire rate and they're slowing people down. And I use my speed on the zip line to get in and out of buying items. and getting back into the team fight. The one thing I didn't do so great here though was gauge where the fight was. So a couple of those turrets were a little further back than I would have liked them to have been.
Alright, buddy, give him hell. Goodbye. Won't be seeing them for a while.
Okay, we get a kill on the sniper.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Turret's online. Gotta get as many of these up as I can.
I see the professor.
Kill them all.
Farm some boxes and some statues. I feel like people
Time for a little
skip
help.
those a little too much. Or maybe I go for them a little too much. I don't know. It's one or the other, but... Oh wow, I missed that HP upgrade. What the hell?
Setting up a
How did I
turret.
miss that? Yeah, I didn't do that intentionally. I actually missed that one.
Fences are up.
An HP upgrade is good for turret Mcginnis too,
Gotta build
because
me some
as her
backup.
HP scales up, so do the turrets.
Time to stop messing around and buy something.
Okay, so I'm looking to get back into the team fight. You know,
Viscous.
farming jungle only gets you so far. So I see the team fight kind of stopped. So I'm going to buy an item real quick.
You have.
We got Surge of Power. We assigned that to the turret. So that'll make the turrets pack a little bit more of a punch.
You got him.
So we're up right now. It's 3 to 5. So I'm looking to just, you know, apply pressure. Maybe not necessarily go in too deep, but just setting up a front line that is right in front of their base, but in a place for me where I can kind of get out if I need to. So that's basically what I'm looking for here, is just I'm applying pressure, but not anything that's going to put me into trouble. Farm some boxes and some statues.
Turret's up.
So right here, I noticed that the line was moving up, and I was able to get in their back line and take out the creep wave, and then drop a
around
couple sentries to
Alright, buddy, give
keep
'em
them
hell.
busy while I kind of interrupt their push, and then I just teleport out. And I get hit a little bit, but
Send it to the
whatever.
wall.
And then next thing you know, I'm right on top of 2 other people, and I'm in another fight. I probably could have put that wall down a little bit sooner, but I didn't really know what I was getting myself into at first, and I was a little scared. So, my partner from the beginning of the game, Moan Krill's over here, so me and him have been working pretty well together, so stay to help him. And now we again continue to apply pressure. I drop a heal down over the back end of the team fight where the vine was, just to keep people healed up and
Gotta
fighting.
get as many of these up as I can.
And I'm just trying to provide a backline again of turrets, providing that suppressive fire, providing that slowdown. Alting, providing more cover fire. And then with that Mystic Slow being applied, that does affect Mcginnis' ult as well, so I'm applying that same debuff with her ult. Work on the Guardians a little bit.
Need more firepower.
And we're back to looking for farm again. Anything I can kill, any kind of stat increases, just hunting for anything. We've also got 4K souls, so kind of just hitting up everything on the way to the shop until I can buy. And what am I buying? I'm buying Heroic Aura. So for those that don't know, this is a pretty popular item for Mcginnis. If you're looking to play Mcginnis, either in gun build or in turret build, I recommend this item. This is going to increase everybody's fire rate, the minions, your teammates, your turrets. It is an item that you have to bind to a button. Depending on your rank and skill level, you might shy away from items like that. I've got some friends that play this game that are still kind of shying away from that. And honestly, I'm still getting used to it a little bit myself. Every build I have, I've got at least one active item in it. For turret Mcginnis, I believe this is one of 2 items that I like to get. Finally, I parried a melee. People are probably watching this and like, damn, you take a lot of punches and don't punish them back. I swear I usually parry punches a little bit more often than I do in this game, but I think it really only cost me like 1 death in this game in total, but yeah, I usually parry a little bit more. Okay, there's Heroic Aura. I finally popped it. You can kind of see. So like even when you ult, like it increases your movement speed too. So it's good to pair with ulting. It's good to pair when you've got a bunch of turrets down. It's good in a team fight when your team's with you. There's a lot of good opportunities to use that ability.
Turrets up.
I see the blue guy.
I think I was alt-tabbing there for a second, so that's why I was not moving, or might have took a minute to take a bite of something. This was a long game. We're already... So, like, we're 27 minutes in. Most games in the current meta of middle of November 2024, we're ending around the 25-minute mark. Around, like, 22 to 30 minutes. But usually, once you got to 25, the game was, like, coming to an end. So, this is starting to look like a long game now. Very even on the... Well, actually, it's not all that even on the soul count. So my team kind of had the opportunity to take advantage. And honestly, I probably should have been a little bit more involved in this next team fight. I went to go buy again. What did I buy there? I think that's improved spirit. So, you know, now the turrets are packing a much more heavier punch. So the enemy is starting to death ball. This is a death ball meta. I'm not doing the greatest here at recognizing this, but with that being said, I am kind of splitting them a little bit because they have to address my lane push. Luckily, they didn't over address it and kill me.
I see dynamo. Turrets online.
And actually, they might do that anyway.
Might be my last chance.
Yeah, they get me anyway. So, I don't claim to be the world's greatest player at this game. I don't think I was probably in the best of positions there. So don't necessarily try to emulate everything I'm doing. So yeah, we're on cooldown now for about 45 seconds, so we'll watch somebody else just until I'm back in the fight. Yeah, these ivy vines are getting people. But this is a team fight I definitely should have been involved in. I definitely should have been paying more attention to my map than I was. I may have been looking at the map, but I don't think I read it correctly. I don't know. I have a habit of just always trying to push lanes, and sometimes that costs me the opportunity of missing a team fight and putting myself out of position. So I'll be honest, I thought the game was gonna end around here. And honestly, I feel like this was an opportunity that the enemy team missed out on.
Need more firepower.
And the reason I say that is because
Setting up a turret.
they got a team wipe on us. You know, it's just me and Lady Geist. I feel like they could have went and taken Rejuvenator here, but they don't even go for it. And the only reason... There's only two reasons I can come up with for why they did that. One, because they're down on souls and they were a little bit more worried about, like, getting the walker, getting some farm, maybe. Or because this isn't the highest ranked game and they just missed an opportunity. I feel like they missed an opportunity there, though. If I were on the enemy team, I would have been calling out, let's get Rejuve when my whole team was dead. Not right this second, but when it was just me and Geist alive. So, you know, I feel like that was a misplay on the enemy team.
Need more firepower.
So all of our lanes are pushed back. I'm looking to kind of do what I was saying before, where I start, you know, kind of pushing lanes to about roughly the center of the map. I got 3k souls, so I buy Titanic magazine. I notice there's another team fight going on. I'm looking to...
Gotta get as many of these up as I can.
Actually, this isn't a team fight. This is...
Alright, buddy, give them hell.
me running into pretty much the entire enemy team here. I must have just thought there was a couple of them over here and then realized my oh crap moment. For some reason I don't... Yeah, I think I died. Yep, I do. So, again, another misplay by me. I think... How many... Yeah, I die one more time after this, and then that's it. That wasn't a good death by me, though, and I think I was starting to feel the pressure. Yeah, actually, I remember this now, because my team was saying that that's it, it's done. And when they said that, I didn't necessarily agree with it, because all of our guardians at our base were still alive, and we still had a few people alive to kind of just, you know, poke them and make them play back a little bit, but it definitely wasn't feeling very good right here.
This may hurt.
So at this point, we're just calling out, you know, defend base, don't go too far.
Slow them down.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, I got duration. Okay, so I bought duration extender because at this point I'm just expecting, like, okay, our base is about to get overran. I want as many turrets out as possible, and I want them living for as long as possible.
Defenses are up.
Duration extender I used to like a little bit more in the beginning. I like it less now. Because it's like you're just dropping so many turrets anyway, but, you know, in a situation where if you've got an extra flex spot and you haven't really been, maybe you don't have the money to fill it, or maybe you're just kind of struggling to find an item to put in there, and you're kind of doing the turret build, duration extender isn't the worst thing in the world, but, you know, it's a use case scenario in my opinion.
Turrets online.
So I drop heals for the team. Now that I've got better spirit power, that circle gets a lot bigger. Starts becoming a little bit more helpful. Going turret Mcginnis, you can definitely pop heroic ult for the team. Heals are down. What I was about to say though is when you play turret Mcginnis, try to apply more pressure and back up into a vine. So at this point, let me finish my thought process here. So I'm getting annoyed at these IV vines, both from being dead and watching people, and now dying in it like twice in a row myself. So I get spirit armor. Spirit armor is going to help take some of that, mitigate some of that damage from the IV. I'll eventually get that to improve spirit armor. But what I was about to say is when you play turret Mcginnis, one of the things I probably could have been doing is maybe getting like heal beam or something. And we steal rejuve. Oh wait, no we didn't. I thought we did. Never mind.
Well, this is going swimmingly.
We almost stole rejuve. I was about to say, I didn't remember stealing rejuve there. Okay, so they have rejuve now, and our lanes are already pushed back in our base. So things are looking dire. Okay, I just respawned. So I'm in oh crap mode here, and I just want to get turrets up as much as possible. I see Ivy's over there, so I'm trying to kind of punish her a bit. Trying to shut off some of these pushes. Trying to get turrets out.
Alright, buddy, give him hell.
I also don't want to die because I've been dying a lot lately. So I'm trying to just get every cooldown I've got out so that it might help the team.
Putting down a turret.
Now I'm being a little bit more cautious about how much damage I'm taking, because at this point I feel like I've been dying way too much. So I go back and heal. Trying to keep these buffed up creeps from the rejuve pushed back a little bit.
That took out haste. You're working with you.
I pop heroic ult, give it to my teammates.
I see the professor.
Ivy's down, no more vines to have to worry about.
Turret's online. Gotta build me some backup.
So again, you know, I'm kind of just moving some sentries around just to make sure that none of these creep
Time
waves
for a little help.
start shoving their way into our base. I was trying to isolate Wraith, slightly missed it. Got another 3k to spend. I think this is where I upgrade the spirit armor to improved, if memory serves me right. Yep, that's exactly what I did, so we have improved spirit armor now.
Alright, buddy, give him hell.
Kind of clearing the waves from the rejuve. I think the rejuve buff is expired, but I'm not totally sure. No, these guys don't have it. They're not the bigger ones. So now we're back to just clearing regular waves again.
Time for some heavy ordnance.
So we fought off the waves of rejuve guys, and now we're, you know, kind of looking to make a push again. So again, this is one of those scenarios where I'm not paying super close attention. There's a team fight going on, and I'm not noticing it. This is a bad habit of mine that I gotta do a little bit better with. I've noticed it now, so now I'm trying to get over there.
Need more firepower.
But I gotta, this is definitely one thing I gotta get better at is noticing some of this stuff. So yeah, I'm coming from behind, which probably wasn't the best path to, oh, I did die again. For some reason I thought 6 deaths was the most I had in this game. So okay, we've got Lady Geist against pretty much the whole enemy team. Things are looking grim.
Time to die. This is just the beginning. You will suffer.
She's doing a good job defending this on her own, though. I will say that. Team's starting to come back. I'll stay on Geist until I'm back up.
Good work.
I'm honestly shocked that they don't end the game here. Okay, I come back. I'm dropping everything I've got. Heroic aura, turrets, just everything I've got in the arsenal. Doing my best just to clear creep waves and...
Need more firepower.
Okay, the whole team is dead. I make a call out. Let's speed through this lane and base rush. Because there is no rejuve to take. And we have this entire lane pushed.
Turrets online. Goodbye.
So I'm popping everything I've got. We probably could have just ran right past these guardians and just went straight for the shrine, but I wanted those guardians to go down, so we've got like an entrance in without being shot at by these guys.
Let's take a look at those.
Okay, so we melt everything, and we even it up pretty quickly, which was nice. This, what I'm doing right here is dumb though. I don't know why I'm doing this so much. I guess I was just tired of being shot in the back. And then I realized, like, yeah, we have no way into their base other than the way we just made in. So I drop a turret just so my teammates don't get shot at by those guardians. And okay, so we take out both shrines, we take out the floating patron, and we all call to get back now and just kind of reset because everybody on the enemy team is coming back alive now. So now it's kind of like a break-even moment. We go back, we farm a little bit. So I notice I've got a lot of money saved up, so I'm going for the kill shot here. And I get Vampiric Burst, if memory serves correct. Yep, Vampiric Burst is one of my favorite items for Mcginnis, and I feel like it's a really underrated item. I don't know that a lot of people use it. I love it. It's in my gun build. It's what makes my gun build feel like it really truly comes online. I don't get it all that often in my turret build, mainly because it's not a turret focused item. But in a game like this where it's going so long,
Turrets online.
and I felt like I had the opportunity to get it, I get it.
Need more firepower.
So all the lanes got shoved back to our side.
Gotta build me some backup.
So now I'm just looking to create a front line here with the turrets and just start poking away. I hide on the rope so I'm not getting stunned out in the open here. Viscous saves my butt. Honestly, don't know how I didn't die there. It wasn't for Viscous. Oh, I did die here. Okay, never mind. And let's watch Viscous. So it's 3-3. Another kind of broken even moment here.
Launching goo.
Spirit burn waiting to flame.
Today, you're making history.
Viscous goes for a pristine emblem. Anything else going? Yeah, there's not much to watch right here. Okay, I'm back up. Let's go back to me. So yeah, Vampiric Burst, it's another active item that you gotta pop when you're ready to use it. So I'm looking to just create, you know, some space in some of these lanes, try to start pushing stuff back to center again. I see a bunch of creeps coming over here, so I want to just try to mitigate that with some sentries.
Putting down a turret.
And also make sure that I'm still involved in the team fight, so being able to drop a couple sentries and speed out is really good for like kind of getting a lane to push, because if you watch that lane while we're team fighting, it's pushing now because of those sentries. And it might give us an opportunity or an opening to lane to their base again. Get a kill on Abrams.
Turret's online. Nice work. Thank you very much. So pretty. I don't say no to free souls.
So again, it's another even fight. I mean, it's 2-3 right now, but you know, it's not in a situation here where we feel very capable of pushing this. I mean, Ivy's dropping these vines like all over the place. So seems like a good opportunity to go for mid boss. I can pretty much solo it with every ability I've got if I pop it. So we don't really need too many people alive here. And I'm not overly concerned with them trying to steal it. They do have the capability of stealing it though, but they're not even going for it. Ivy might, but Ivy needed what's his face? What is his name again? Dynamo. If Dynamo came in and ulted, and he has his ult, but if Dynamo came in and ulted, Ivy could have stole that, but he didn't go for it. So it's another misplay by them, really. So all right, we've got
Defenses are up.
we've got Rejuve. We can be aggressive here. I'm being a little too aggressive though. The team warns me like don't get picked early here, because I'm like maybe a little too gung-ho, but the call out was made to start pressuring their base. So everybody's coming in, team fighting at the middle or the center of their base now.
Gotta build me some backup. Any of these up as I can.
Pop my ability, give my teammates some buffs. I'm looking to use Vampiric here. I just wanted to make sure I had reload first. Pressure the Dynamo. Get as many cooldowns off as I can. And game is over. And this was a really close game. It was a lot of fun. Wait, can I vote? I can vote on it again after I watch the replay? Interesting. But yeah, really fun game. Team played really well. Here's the stat menu at the end of this. For some reason, I thought I died less. For some reason, I thought I died 6 times, but yeah, I died 8. So yeah, from watching this, even just from watching my own gameplay at the end of this, like there was at least like 2 deaths I could have avoided there. But it was a good game. I feel like the enemy team missed some opportunities to maybe end the game, but you know, this wasn't the highest of ranked games, as you can see from the icons, but it was a fun game and I wanted to get this streamed and recorded and uploaded to YouTube. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.